Ronald. Hi, Reynolds reporting for Venture House Daily Newscast here at WRN News out of Kings Mountain, North Carolina. Well, thank you for joining us here for the news here this morning. We also talk about the weather. A little bit tired this morning, but let's talk about the weather forecast shaping up for this morning. Now, I checked the temperatures right now. I'm gonna go back here and check more of the temperatures so we can give a better view of what's to expect for this afternoon. Now, like I said, we have this desktop Doppler radar right now, and we'll show you some of the temperature readings we had this morning on Wednesday morning, on the 10th. All right, and again, my name is Ron Owens. I am a reporter for Venture House Daily Newscast. Upcoming newscast is in the making as well as WRON. We checked on our radar this morning. No rain out there. Now, the main concern when you wake up this morning, take your kids off to school or preparing for work, morning commute will be very chilly, very bone chilly. Temperature right now just night it was earlier it was 19 degrees. Now the sun is just not coming out, as and the temperature expecting to be up in the lower to mid 30s and 40s. Some areas may may be reading 40s and lower 30s. Now this last night was the chance to see some a chance of precipitation in the mountains right now as we speak. Now we are tracking one little small system out there, and I tell you, it's coming right on down from here, and we've been checking here from the Canadian high pressure system. This is going to shape up right now for this afternoon and this evening, which meaning colder temperatures, very cold and frigid temperatures. So make sure whatever you're doing, an outdoor activity for this morning, make sure you be briefly and have a very good coat on as you head out the door. Now for the temperature for tomorrow, expected it. Try to find it real quick. Just give me a moment, real quick. We'll get this uh, weather forecast for you. We're using one of these new radar equipment, so it's very hard for me to comprehend this right now of kind of equipment. This is very new to me. We'll see here on our precipitation model, as it was showing, there is a lot of rain up there towards the mountain like that right now. It's freezing rain and snow right now is coming down on Boone and Blowing Rock. Now let's get the forecast if we can. Just give me a moment. As we continue on streaming live here. I've got to find the weather forecast for our area. And I hope y'all having a good morning as we're broadcasting live on YouTube.com. So just type in Kings Mountain News and you'll see it as you're performing live. This is a broadcast feed right now, thanks to YouTube. We're broadcasting through the world right now, live feed. WRON Channel 5 News is broadcasting live feed throughout the whole world, the worldwide broadcasting through satellite right now. So let's go ahead and get a brief checkup on the weather forecast for you real quick. Just give me a moment, type this in. We need a forecast check. Camera's still on me here, so I'm looking at the camera and also here the forecast area locally. All right, Kings Mountain temperature right now It's very low, it's saying right now, but this cannot be accurate at 1%. It's not accurate 100%, excuse me. Rather to say this is another well, that would be the reason it's measuring in Celsius. We needed the temperature to be in set degree in Fahrenheit. All right, Kings Mountain, the temperature right now this morning is 22 degrees. Now Tuesday, excuse me, excuse me, Wednesday is the high expected to be 34 degrees on the mostly sunny skies, which is today. Today is Wednesday. Temperature expected to be 34 degrees, low 23. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this might be a little off here. I'm not familiar with this forecasting grid, but database we have. But on Thursday, plan on be high 41, low 28 on plenty of sunshine. I say it's expected to be. Also on Friday, 42 degrees, low 70. Excuse me, low 27. And on Saturday, yes, another cold night on another Saturday night. 32 degrees, 19 degrees will be the low, and the high expected only just getting into the 32 degrees, excuse me, on the sunny skies. Now, that's what we're seeing right now for here in Kings Mountain. There, we got some sun and clouds taking place right now. We don't have a camera, nothing but the camera that we have on the computer screen here. But like I said, the kids are going out to school. Make sure you have them have a good coat on and toboggan because it's going to be very cold as you wait for the school bus at the school bus stop this morning. And now for another news, we're not covering too much. I'll be out of the office. Excuse me, I'll be out of my mom's room for a while as I'm doing the broadcast here in her territory. But at Adventure House, that's where we're doing newscast there in Shelby, North Carolina. And that location is 924 North Lafayette Street, Shelby, North Carolina. If you want to know more information about the program, it's designed for people who deal with mental illness. You have to be within Cleveland County to attend to the clubhouse. 18 and older is expected to be able to join to be a certified member of the clubhouse in Shelby. Now, I deal with mental illness. I deal with schizophrenic and bipolar, but I'm also trying my best, with the medicine, gradually but slowly, right, get back to normal standards. As long as I'm on my medicine, I can be able to do the news and weather and everything else. This is all up in part. I want to have a big shout out to everyone who's joining us, excuse me, who is joining me here on YouTube live streaming right now on the internet. We're gonna check on the forecast. Like I said, the winds are right now it's very low winds right now out of the south at 2 miles per hour. I tell you, that's not too good. What is it is good to a certain extent, and it is not too good. Now, where's why I want to say that because the temperature more the wind blow around, the colder it feels. But it's when it's down to 2 degrees, the wind is very stiff and not moving too much. Excuse me, winds are much calmer. So that means you're gonna feel that cold, that the body to you, we're gonna feel very, very cold. What is called, it feels like temperatures are gonna be in the teens and really in the 20s. So wind does play a big factor in how the air temperature is out there here in Kings Mountain area. Let me go back to one more screen here. We're going to try to look at, like I said, look again at the Doppler radar. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with this forecast. Popped up on the screen here, so we're still streaming live. Just give me a moment. I'm going to try to type in weather.com, and that's the weather channel out of Atlanta, Georgia. So I hope you've been having a great day, wherever part of the world you're located. I hope you're having a great morning too as well, as we're streaming live on YouTube here in Kings Mountain, North Carolina. Well, let's have a video. Oh, no, I think we can't do that, not yet. Well, we're gonna allow it to, anyways. Let's have a checkup on, like it says here. Give me a moment. I'm trying to find it. It's just very new to me using this computer and equipment. It's been so long since I practiced, had a chance to practice this news. But like I said, we're streaming live, so I have to be on my P's and Q's here. Content or whatever I say must be very accurate. Okay, here we are. Here we are, Kings Mountain here in Kings Mountain this morning. Sunny. It feels like 22, and it is 22 degrees. I tell you, it's bone chilly out there. Winds expected to be west 2 miles per hour. Dew point humidity right now 66%. Dew points right now 12 degrees. So that dew point right now, that's meaning well, it's fairly okay. But pressure right now 29.99 inches and on the rise. Visibility less than 10 miles. UVAX index is 0 of 10 right now. Now for today's forecast, 39 degrees. Description for forecast for today remaining sunny. Precipitation 0, so that's good. No rain showers here in the local area of Kings Mountain and the surrounding areas. Now the wind, whoa, that's starting to break here. I'm leaning on it too heavy with my hand. But winds are expected to be west northwest at 16 miles an hour. Humidity, like I say, will be 36%. Now for tonight, listen to this very carefully. Temperature is expected to be in 20 degrees tonight, but some areas in the low-lying areas of the plains and foothills, well, in the mountains, mountains areas, we'll start to see temperatures below 20 degrees, right? And tonight here in Kings Mountain, expected to be 20 degrees. Under clear skies. Now, precipitation right now, showing right now 0 precipitation for tonight. Excuse me. Winds southwest at winds west at 6 miles per hour for tonight, and 40 humidity 41%. Now for tomorrow's forecast, Thursday, the temperature is a little bit warming up, just a tad, 3 degrees warmer than it was today. So I guess what I would say temperature will be 46 degrees. And description for tomorrow, for Thursday, sunny skies and 0 precipitation, and winds will still be out of the west at 7 miles per hour, which is a good thing, and humidity 36%. This is all we have right now. Let's go ahead and check on one more thing. One more weather forecast to give you the 5-day forecast here, and we'll check our surface map when we come back with that. Now there are winter and weather advisories for the mountains area, and we're going to hear a word from one of the meteorologists in just a few minutes, so I can pull that up. You can better hear this. Here's our 5-day forecast. I'll say again, for today, 39 degrees expected to be the high. Sunny skies, precipitation 0. Winds winds west northwest at 16 miles per hour. Humidity 36%. Thursday now 46 degrees is the high, and Sunday sunny skies on Thursday. And let me not get ahead of myself on these days. 0 precipitation, and winds are out of the west at 7 miles per hour on Thursday, and humidity 36%. And now here's Friday night football. If there's any activities going on out there on Friday night, that will be Friday the 12th, February the 12th. 44 degrees is expected to be. Now AM clouds in the PM, then sun. So remember, early in the morning you'll see them clouds rolling right in and standing locked until in the afternoon on sunny. Expected to be sunny skies afternoon on Friday. So no problems for the football. It's a great football weather that we will be having there. 0 precipitation. Okay, southeast winds at 6 miles per hour. Humidity 46%, And on Saturday, 34 degrees and sunny skies. And precipitation, 0%. Northwest winds at 11 miles per hour and humidity 33%. Excuse me. Sunday, here's your day to go to church or whatever religion you're into out there, or just going out on a night on a Sunday evening. Expect the temperature to be 37 degrees, mostly sunny skies. Zero precipitation on the weekend on Sunday. Now the winds are starting to do a little shifting now back to the east northeast at 6 miles per hour. 19% of humidity. Now on Monday, back to your work week, expect some showers, winter mix. Now this is where a storm system that's coming down from the Arctic, Canadian Arctic air blast that will bring in some snow and winter mix possibility on Monday the 15th, February the 15th. Valentine's Day, I forget, is on Sunday, so don't forget to give out your loved ones gifts is already up to par. Make sure you ship them all out because on Monday, I tell you, on Sunday, it's going to start to feel, like I said, 37 degrees. The winds are going to start to pick up just a little bit, a little tad. But Monday is our chance to see some snow and wintry mix. Temperature expected to be 33 degrees, low 29s, but there is a chance that there's some rain that's coming through could transition into snow, sleet and freezing rain altogether at one. Now precipitation is expected on Monday. Back to your work week. 60% chance, 1 to 3 inches is expected. Excuse me. Northeast winds at 5 to 10. East northeast winds at 5 miles per hour. Humidity 67%. That means we have some moisture, a lot of moisture in the atmosphere right now. That will be skewing the atmosphere on Monday. So we're definitely going to make our pay attention for the local meteorologist station, your favorite station here in Kings Mountain, North Carolina. I know we're broadcasting around the world on YouTube right now, but I'm just letting you know here locally in North Carolina and Cleveland County area and surrounding areas, we might have a big old winter storm coming up on Monday. So it's something definitely to be concerned about for right now because the stakes are very high right now, 60%. And 1 to 3 inches of accumulation is expected. Now, I have an appointment to go to, but we're going to check out one more thing here to see here. Like I said, the Weather Channel is showing zero precipitation right now around the Charlotte and Cleveland County area. But in the mountains, Knoxville, Tennessee also have some winter weather right now. Some icy conditions on the roads and snowy conditions as well has been reported for parts of Knoxville, Tennessee, and Nashville, Tennessee as well. Now in Charlotte area and Raleigh-Durham area, everything's clear. Only thing you're concerned about right now is maybe some light precipitation. That's called the snow is actually forming, but it's actually evaporating before it hits the ground. It's something the meteorologist, chief meteorologist Brad Panovich mentioned on the news last night that he called it because somehow it is snowing, but as it reached a certain temperature on the atmosphere, it starts to evaporate before it comes down to the ground. Just like rainstorms, as you see a storm, it's rain, it looks like a rain cloud, but sometimes the water droplets will start to diminish before it hits the ground, so very fastly up in the atmosphere, stratosphere, whatever to say. Well, this is Ron Owens reporting for Event House and WRON News on YouTube. Before we go, we also want to have one more check up on the weather here. We hopefully have some live video footage from what to expect. We're going to click this app right here and see if we can hear something live before we end the newscast. And here we go. This is from the Weather Channel. Listen to what they have to say carefully about this weather situation that's coming through. It's loading right now. Well, right now they're on a commercial. It's a commercial first. So right now it is got. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go for live feed. This is Al Roker.
Here's what we're expecting for Saturday night: snow from the plains into central Iowa. We move on into Sunday. We're looking at snow from Minneapolis, Chicago, down into St. Louis, and icy mix in southern Missouri on into northern Arkansas. Sunday night, snow into the Appalachians, an icy mix around Nashville, snow in Columbus. And on Monday, we've got snow from Cleveland, then a mess from Charleston, Louisville, all the way down to Greenville.
Like I said, we're just here word from one of the meteorologists at the Weather Channel, Al Roker. He's also affiliated with NBC News, World News. So we're gonna stop right there and get ready for some other things that's getting ready. We're gonna go back to our live click here on YouTube, which we're still streaming live. Give me a moment as I find. So right now, like I said, this is all we have right now here, broadcasting live on YouTube and around the world as we speak. So this is all that we have right now. Thank you for joining us here in Kings. And thank you for joining us here. Thank you for joining us here. We're having a little bit of delay with our audio practice right now. Something is definitely wrong because we're having a delay on our audio. We're going to try to fix that. Have technical difficulties right now with our live feed here. So we're still live. The camera's still on live event, but we might need to fix this microphone here. You're streaming live here on YouTube right now to the world. We're having some trouble with our microphone, so give me a moment. There's a little bit of a delay in this. So we don't want to cancel out just at this moment right now. Not right now. Like I said, this is still new equipment to me, and I definitely got to get these bugs worked out a little bit. Well, that's gonna have to do it until I finish with this live broadcast. I think this is gonna be pretty much it right now. We're having a lot of troubles with this live feed here. Okay, standard, and we'll definitely work on it. But until now, we'll try to give you another video footage to give you feedback. Like I said, this is just a practice run right now. We're learning very much how to work this equipment here. All right. Well, hi, I'm Reynolds. Well, this is all we have right now. Thank you for joining us here. We're gonna have we have some technical difficulties. Excuse me. We're having technical difficulties with the sound and delay. I can difficulties right now. We're This is Ron O's reporting for WRN on YouTube, and this is all that we have right now. And we're having a little delay in our sound, so we're signing off. We're signing off. We're signing off air right now on YouTube. Let's see how this will work. We got on HD now. Well, are you? All right, we're back here. I'm gonna continue on with the headphones off right now. Like I said, we're still having some trouble with our audio right now, a little feedback on delay of our broadcasting sound right now. But the video is good. It's just confusing me because I can hear myself in the microphones. Excuse me, in the headphones. There's a slow delay. Well, this is Ron O's reporting for WRN Channel 5 News on YouTube.com, broadcasting live throughout the world. We hope you have a great morning here in Kings Mountain in North Carolina. And for my fellow friends out there in the port around the world, you have a good one. We're signing off. Thank you for making this your number one choice for news. All right. Okay, well, we're gonna give you an old video footage from our files here, and hopefully we'll learn how to work this the layout and on the sound and video. We want to give you one of our old newscasts from yesterday, I believe, rather say. Snow from February the 8th. Let's go ahead with that. And remember, this is Kings Mountain Morning News live now. All right, we're going back to Kings Mountain Live News here in Kings Mountain. We're getting ready to go ahead and sign off. I think we're running out of air time. My plus has been off the air at 8:30. The time right now is 8:44 compared to this computer clock. Um, but we're gonna have one more check with the weather. Excuse me, real quick. So we just cut off the sound. Oh my goodness, yes we did. We cut off the sound. All right. Like I said, I'm just gonna have to take these headphones off of my ears, cause this is it's interfere with my concentration and give you the forecast. Like I said, today we will continue on being in very chilly today. Make sure you go out there this morning and bring in those flower pots for tomorrow night as well. So this is all that we have. I don't have any news wrote down for me for y'all right now, but we will have a chance later on. This evening. Well, hopefully, we'll have a chance, with the permission of YouTube, to be broadcast around about 6 o'clock this evening. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for making this your Turf News. We're off the air. We're still showing a live feed here. Well, this is like I said, this is all we have. We just checked outside a while ago. But this is the way we're broadcasting for now. And like I said, we're gonna kick it off with some live streaming music. I'm trying to cut off the live button, but they won't let me. So hopefully we can switch it over to something else this morning. Uh, this is fairly, like I said, this is very new equipment to me, and I'm not sure how to work out the bugs. But it said go live. I went live. We're still live, and we're not cut off yet, off the air. So I'm trying to find something to suit you with. Excuse me. Trying to find something to suit you with this afternoon as we are doing this live broadcast on YouTube. We just got to find the right thing. We just had the music, so still showing blue, so I'm still on the air technically. Uh, I'm still complete on the air. My sign off time at Pussy B, like I said, at 8:30, and it's way past that time now. Watch time, fairly 94 viewers already this morning around the world. And thank you for viewing in this morning, and thank you for your likes here around the world this morning. Thank you very much so. Also, thank you for the weather reports and in the news that you also have with us. Thank you very much for showing your help and your concern. We're gonna go ahead and click one of these live. Excuse me. We're gonna click one of these weather reports here and give to you. Thanks for joining us. We're broadcasting live through YouTube and around the world. Up in Alaska. Oh, thank goodness for Alaska too, showing up on our map here, and we're showing who's been viewing us this morning, viewing me this morning on the newscast. This is something very shaky, so it's the first time for me to do this newscast on YouTube, a live streaming broadcast. Now I'm gonna go to dashboard, and hopefully we can put some music in here. If we can. I'm not sure how to work that out, but I'm going to give it a try. Trying my best just to end the newscast, but it won't let me right now. But like I said, we have watch time, 94 people. It's already watched already. 96 just now came in. Wow, this is one of the estimated earnings we have here. Well, we surely appreciate you. I do appreciate you very much for viewing this newscast. If y'all can give me some advice how to click back off live, the microphone and sound, my light for the video is still showing on at this moment. Like I said, just type in Kings Mountain Morning News. This is Kings Mountain Morning News. If you're interested in looking more on this up right now, just look on Welcome Back Ron Owens. Okay, here in Kings Mountain Morning News. I'm having a hard time trying to figure this out. So bear with me. We won't be on air for long. We won't be on the air for long. All right. It's still showing live, so I hope we can play all this news. I want to. Like I said, this is pretty complex for me right here. This tool is very complex. It's very hard for me to figure out how to add music while y'all wait on me to come up with something to say. Well, we're going to try with something very quickly, because I'm not sure if I'm getting ready to be signing off completely. Well, like I said, we got 96 viewers for the WRN News Live, and for Ron Owens Live, 94 viewers came in. Also for news on 2916, zero subscribers right now. Has viewed pretty good. This is pretty good. So we're not charging nobody to view because I don't want no money. I just love doing this as a hobby and interest. Still seeing the signal live here, Kings Mountain News. So I'm trying to find the best way to, let's see, add music, or I might have to call these people here on listed on here to help me out with this. Like I said, well, this is my own newscast I have here on the internet, and I started this up for. I know. I see the booze, I see the fingerprints going out, but that's all right. This is the first time for me to come up to do this news here on streaming live throughout the world. So I gotta get definitely better at it. There's a newscast coming up next after mine's newscast. Coming up next year, I have political news from terrorism attack Kawan Community College, and something's coming up next here. Benjamin's taking over. Sorry, Benjamin.
It does not capture the heartache and grief and anger that we should feel. And it does nothing to prevent this carnage from being inflicted someplace else in America. Next week, or a couple of months from now. But we are not the only country on earth that has people with mental illnesses or want to do harm to other people. We are the only advanced country on earth that sees these kinds of mass shootings every few months. And earlier this year, I answered a question in an interview by saying the United States of America is the one advanced nation on earth in which we do not have sufficient common sense gun safety laws, even in the face of
repeated mass killings. And later that day, there was a mass shooting at a movie theater in Lafayette, Louisiana. That day, somehow this has become routine. The reporting is routine. My response here at this podium ends up being routine. The conversation in the aftermath of it, we've become numb to this. We talked about this after Columbine and Blacksburg, after Tucson, after Newtown, after Aurora, after Charleston. It cannot be this easy for somebody who wants to inflict harm on other people to get his or her hands on a gun. And what's become routine, of course, is the response of those who oppose any kind of common sense gun legislation. Right now, I can imagine the press releases being cranked out. We need more guns, they'll argue. Fewer gun safety laws. Does anybody really believe that?